He was
Show them all. Show them. Hold on. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. Let's watch this. There he is. There he is. Oh, this is good.
That's all you got? I thought you hiding that.
Yeah. Oh.
You shouldn't be competing against men. I don't want to see a Claressa Shields in the boxing ring against a Terrence Crawford or a Jamal Charlo or Canelo Alvarez. I don't want to see one of these ladies in UFC going up against Marab.
She has been calling out male boxers, and I'm talking the best of the best, as if she could beat them. No, seriously, this is totally serious. Like, this ain't a wind up. I mean, she's hurt there pretty badly. Yeah. Like, you see, she lays down and she ain't hopping back up. This is why women should not be in a ring with a man, You are sparring a man. She's going full tilt there.
Stephen A. Smith laughed at leaked footage of Claressa Shields being knocked down during a sparring session with a male partner. He added that women should not compete against men, comparing her to Ronda Rousey, who once called out Floyd Mayweather Jr.
I remember years ago when Ronda Rousey joked about how when she was undefeated, before Amanda Nunes put it on her. No disrespect to Ronda Rousey, but she was talking about how she could beat Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, come on now. We now know what would have happened to her. We knew it before, but we certainly knew after what we saw Amanda Nunes do to her. And Holly Holmes, by the way, before that. We saw that. We know that in most instances, even though there are women that can beat some men out there, by and large, the elite women don't deserve to be competing against the elite men. And by deserve, I mean, I'm not talking about warranted based on their credentials. I'm talking about based on their...
Claressa Shields defended herself by saying she has been sparring with men throughout her career and has even knocked out multiple male partners. She added that being dropped by one man during a session is not a big deal and does not define her abilities as a fighter.
Is it true you only spar against men?
Yeah. So sparring with the men is just like, I can't spar with the women. I have to take it easy on them. But I'm getting ready for real combat and I'm trying to knock girls out. All the girls that I fight against are very strong and big. Yeah. I mean, the last girl I fought against, Danielle Perkins, she probably built like you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't nobody to be played with. So when I spar against the men, I can actually throw my punches and see what I'm working with. So when I go to the fight, you know, I don't say like I beat my sparring partners up, but I definitely don't get my ass kicked.
Yeah. You know? When did you start that? Like just sparring with men?
At the age of 11.
Oh, you have. Oh, wow.
When I was 15, I sparred against my first grown man. He was 23, I was 15.
Damn.
I whooped his ass.
Damn.
Shields recently called out Rolando Romero for a potential professional bout. However, Stephen A. Smith responded by saying there is no winning scenario for Romero in that matchup.
Bigger gloves while she's wearing smaller gloves, headgear, whatever. Unless you're gonna go in there and let her punch you without you punching her at all, without you trying to win at all, without you competing, you just want to be a punching bag. Unless that's what you talk about doing. Here are the scenarios. You're going to hit her and have women groups complaining about how you hit a woman. You're hitting on a woman. Or she's going to kick you. Neither's a winnable situation for you. One's more embarrassing than the other. Both are trouble.
Meanwhile, Shields confidently claimed she could defeat any male champion boxer, expressing strong belief in her skills and experience. She emphasized her track record and dominance in the ring as reasons why she backs herself against any opponent, regardless of gender.
You could beat in a boxing match?
Absolutely.
Really?
I'm a two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed champion. I think people get it kind of, they always say, oh, you know, one man can't beat a man. I spar with men. And I mean, I drop men, I bust men nose, I beat men.
Shannon Sharp emphasized the physical differences between men's and women's divisions, suggesting Shields' idea does not align with how professional boxing typically works, reinforcing that gender-specific leagues exist for a reason.
Come on now, did you not see the defense and the offense in my last fight?
Can I ask you a question, Claressa?
Can you answer the
yes.
question? Did you not see the offense and defense?
That was against Franchon. This is Rolly, a 3-division champ.
Listen, guys that really know how to box, I would tell you that they can do what they can do, that they better boxers or skilled or powerful or whatever than me. Rolly is not.
Claressa, even if he walks around at 180, and he walks around, let's just say for the sake of argument, if he's making weight at 147, I'm saying he's probably walking around at 160, 165. I'm going to be generous and say he's stripping between 15 and 20 pounds off. Even at 155, 165, his body still produces more testosterone than yours.
Nobody ever said I was stronger than Rolly. I never said that. You said that. I am telling you off of pure boxing. Look, Deontay Wilder have 41 knockouts. He getting there with a pure boxer like Tyson Fury and lose. This is men to men, but I am telling you, skill to skill.
Shields stated that she has been sparring with men for more than 20 years, emphasizing her extensive experience and confidence in handling male opponents. She added that this long-term practice has prepared her to compete at the highest levels regardless of gender.
There you go. There you go.
Good right hand.
What is that?
She claims to be the greatest woman of all time, calling herself the GWOAT, greatest woman of all time. She said that just as Muhammad Ali is considered the greatest in men's boxing, she holds the same status in women's boxing.
Is it GWOAT? Is that how it's said?
Yeah, it's like GOAT, but GWOAT, yeah.
Yeah. You made that up, didn't you?
Greatest woman of all time. Muhammad Ali made it up, greatest of all time. I just added the W because I'm a woman.
I love it.
Speaking of the Alis, you got 2 GWOAT chains, and you and Layla, y'all had conversation. Well, I've heard some on the internet about you guys getting at it. She gonna want one of them.
She gonna want what?
One of those GWOAT chains.
You know, if Layla Ali can beat me in a fight, I would give it to her if she can beat me in a fight.
Shields also stated that she is the highest paid female boxer, discussing her substantial fight earnings. She revealed that her deals have totaled more than $8 million and emphasized that this success reflects her skill, hard work, and elite status in boxing.
Yeah, listen, women in sports have been doing a lot the past couple years with the WNBA, soccer, even in boxing. I'm not the only woman who's making money.
Right.
But to have this deal get done, I feel like, you know, I'm getting my just due. I won 2 Olympic gold medals. I have 19 world championships right now.
Come on now.
And I think it's fitting to have this great deal come about. And this is a different talk from the time that me and you last spoke, Nate.
Right. That's great. It's good to hear that. You have, how many fights do you have in this deal?
It's a 2-year contract.
A 2-year contract.
Yeah.
So you're getting $8 million over the next 2 years. Anything?
Yeah, but the best thing about this deal is it's the signing bonus. Right? So before I step into the ring, I get a large amount. Before I see the 8 M's is just like the minimum. You know, there's other stuff you get around that. So this deal is actually bigger than that. That's just the number that we decided to put out there because if you want to do the math, right? But that's just the That's not.
Alongside her professional achievements, Shields addressed persistent online rumors and false narratives surrounding her personal life.
Why are you lying, telling 50 that we did anything? I have never been romantically nothing with this man. Never kissed him, hugged him too hard. Is this man crazy? This stud looking ass boy is pissing me off. And then 50 think that just because he can go talk about let's talk about how you recognize weirdo niggas. One, I don't know you, right? But somehow you always got videos and pictures of me. I ain't know who this man was to my best friend Nene, the one that called him. The one that called his dumb ass. She said, Rez, did you know that this dude Maserati Bud got you all over his page? I said, what you mean? She sent me his page. I go to his page. It's nothing but pictures of me.
She made it clear that many claims, including insinuations about her personal relationships, were completely untrue. In response, Shields confirmed that she is pursuing legal action to protect her reputation and hold those spreading misinformation accountable.
Only dummies believe what anything 50 say. Only dummies believe this dude. Only dummies. People on straight drugs. That's why he played with y'all like that. Well, I don't do drugs. You're not gonna play with me. Can't even be cool with niggas. I promise you. I'm never being like cool or trying to be nice with again. It's over with. It's over with. Nope. He done blew that. He done blew that. Claressa drop a diss track. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Real shit. It's my last time entertaining it. Now, my lawyer's on it. And 50, you're gonna have to do a video letting everybody know that you lied on my cat. I hope you're ready to do that. Because if you don't, you still getting sued. You getting sued if you do it. I don't give a you getting sued, 40 Cent. With your goofy.
Claressa Shields also highlighted her drawing power, noting that she headlined an event with around 18,000 fans in attendance. She added that approximately 77% of the audience were women, using this to emphasize the growing appeal of women's boxing. She further stated that her ability to attract large crowds proves female fighters deserve equal opportunities, pay, and promotion.
To say how many levels we was apart, I didn't want to say that because it was like, at the end of the day, I rocks with you. But now when you start coming for the queen, I gotta show you, baby, it's levels to this. And you're not up here. You're good, but I'm greater than great. Like, I'm up here. These men, the fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They know, like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue. But I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out, that I've been boxing for 18 years. I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smojo, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing.
Shields stated that her skill and intimidating presence make fighters hesitant to face her. She claimed this is why Keith Thurman never accepted her challenge. She explained that even Rolando Romero dismissed her call-out, reinforcing her belief that fighters avoid her due to her skill, speed, and experience.
Stronger. I am strong as hell at heavyweight. And I know that from how I punch the pads, from the guys I'm sparring with, their reactions when we get tied up in, if we get, tied up in our sparring, how I'm pushing them back, and I got pretty big shoulders and a pretty big back, and I'm actually super strong at heavyweight. So I'm carrying everything the same, and I still got my speed, which we were worried about. But hey.
Terence Crawford praised Shields as a remarkable fighter, but suggested that when she calls out male fighters, she may not truly intend to fight all of them. He explained that these call-outs are often meant to show confidence, generate publicity, and promote both her brand and women's boxing.
Yesterday to Claressa Shields, you know who Claressa is, right? Obviously. She said that she wants to fight men and then threw out names of guys she could beat. She said she could beat Keith Thurman, she could beat Sean Porter, she could beat Triple G. When you hear Claressa say that, like, what's your reaction to that?
She's confident. She's confident in her ability and her skills, but that's pretty much what she's saying. I don't think she really want to get in the fight. In a ring with those fighters that she called out. But at the same time, it just tells you that, she's so dominant in the female boxing world that she need a man to fight. But I don't believe she would actually step foot in the ring with those guys. But she's very confident, and it shows, you know.
Many critics argue that when Shields calls out Rolando Romero, she is targeting someone smaller and from lower weight classes. They claim that such a fight would be unrealistic, as boxing organizations would not sanction it due to physical advantages and fairness concerns, making it seem more like a publicity move.
Stronger than you. They're stronger, they're bigger, they're faster. You might be more polished, you might have more accolades, you might have the aura of this unstoppable, immovable object as a woman, but not as a man. You will get beat by Rolly Romero, and you will get hospitalized by a guy like Gennady Golovkin, which you called out one time. I can come out of retirement right now at 40, in my mid-40s, and beat a Claressa Shields. You cannot do that, Chris Mannix. You cannot disrespect women's greatness and men's greatness, or not even greatness, just average, because Rolly Romero is average.
Well, let me drill down that for a minute there, because I fundamentally agree with you that Claressa cannot beat Rolly. I mean, Rolly, for all his wackiness, can punch. And even though he is several weight classes lighter than Claressa Shields, you get hit by Rolly, it's different. It's a lot different than getting hit by Lonnie Daniels and Franchon Cruz-Dezern and all the women that she has fought over the last couple of years. Even if it's just body shots that someone like Rolly is throwing, it would be it would end badly.
Fans and analysts often debate whether male vs female boxing should be allowed. Many point to biological differences such as muscle mass and strength, arguing that these factors create safety and fairness concerns, which is why official organizations rarely approve such matchups.
Fighter fights a male fighter. I don't know, bro. That's cold. Because if he really whoop her ass.
But she calling him out.
I know, but I could see this backfiring. I wouldn't do it, bro.
I'll fight him at 154.
Bro, that shit would be crazy.
So serious.
She look kind of thick, too.
Yeah. She gonna watch that.
But
what if she don't?
They gonna make her
he might be knock her out.
My nigga, if he beat the shit out of her, this gonna backfire on him, bro. He shouldn't do it,
bro.
He gonna get slandered
like that.
Yes, bro.
That's gonna be bad for him.
Is he considering taking the fade?
Hey, he can't. In no way can he win that fight. Even if he win, he loses.
Yeah.
He can't win that fight, bro.
You beating up a girl. First of all, you can't even win because first of all, you enter in the ring with her. That's a loss.
They're gonna say you won because she a girl.
That's a loss. He gonna do her like the Hawk? No, that's crazy, dog.
I mean, would you do it though?
For the chili, yeah.
They was like, you gotta box Heather. Celebrity match.
I'm gonna get in there and punch on her. I'm gonna punch on Heather and that motherfucker. But that's cool.
Teddy Atlas acknowledged Shields' greatness, highlighting her undefeated record and multi-division championships. However, he suggested that her callouts may stem from the lack of a defining rivalry in women's boxing, pushing her to seek bigger challenges and attention.
Some of the greatness of what Claressa Shields is doing going to be taken away because she doesn't have the dance partner? It doesn't seem like there's anybody there, especially at the heavyweight division, for her to dance with.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's probably the most important point as far as her legacy. She's going to have a great legacy as, if not the greatest of all time, one of the greatest of all time. Definitely going to be in that conversation. She's going to be in that group. She's going to be in that group of 3 or 4 great women. But she's got the titles. That's pretty special. She's got the divisions. See, that's where she separates herself. She's won in so many different weight categories, so many different weight divisions where she's got that. And she's got the 0, of course, at the end of her record. So she's got all of that. She's technically so solid. John David Jackson was credited for her development, as Shields has consistently shown dominance and confidence. She has even claimed she could defeat top male fighters and called out Rolando Romero. Shields also alleged that Romero fabricated a story about their first meeting, suggesting he may be intimidated by her skills.
I like Rolly. Well, I actually thought that me and Rolly were actually pretty cordial, so he just lied on me recently. This boy said that I said he would never be nothing and put him out of a car. He got this whole fabricated story that never happened. I really can't believe that Rolly did that just because he's afraid of the conversation of if me and him was to fight, that I feel like I can beat that I can out him in the fight. I didn't say knock him out or that I was more strong.
Do you think Claressa Shields should face male opponents, or is her legacy already secure in women's boxing? Share your thoughts in the comments below.